Hey, what's up? This is like the chillest live ever. I was literally gonna go, I was gonna go on live on TikTok and I got scared because my subscribers, like you guys, are like, I feel so comfortable with y'all, but on TikTok I was like, I can't fucking do it. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cuss. I couldn't do it, so I came to you guys instead. I was just gonna get ready, and I wanted to hang out with you guys. This is not like, I don't have any news or anything. I kind of just wanted to chill with you guys. I feel like I've gotten some subscribers lately, like a bigger amount. I mean, we all obviously hit 100K, but now we're like 10,000 more. So I just wanted to chat with you guys, get to know you guys a little bit more, and say hi to all my OGs. We're drinking Diet Coke on a holy hydration cup from Elf. So I should be drinking water, but Diet Coke. Do you guys also like Diet Coke? My pleasure. Do y'all want to hang out? Thank you. I was just gonna do my makeup. I picked up some stuff at Marshall's, and I figured why not try it with you guys. I picked this up. This is the I can't freaking say it. Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer Vitamin C. This is like an old product, but I've always wanted it, and I remember I wanted it when I couldn't afford it. And now, not only can I afford it, but it was on sale. So I've actually been really liking it. You guys know I love like skincare primers, and so this is like, it kind of reminds me not of like the dewdrops from Glow Recipe in general, but I just love a good like skincare moisturizer slash primer. That's just like my go-to, so I really like it. And it has vitamin C. We love vitamin C. I have some dark spots. I feel like sometimes you guys can't see them on my YouTube videos because of my lighting and my camera, but this is my skin in all its glory. So now you guys can see what the deal is. How are you guys doing? What are y'all up to? What shows are you watching? I currently don't have a show, and I hate when that happens because I never, like, I like having something to watch when I want to watch something. My husband and I are watching Ted Lasso, and that's really funny. It kind of reminds me of like New Girl, but I don't have a show for myself to binge. So what are you guys watching? Do I like K-dramas? To be honest, I don't even know what that means. I like true crime, but so does Wyatt, my husband. So I have to watch it with him. But what are some girly shows that Wyatt wouldn't want to watch? Virgin River. I don't think he would watch that. Should I watch that? Let's apply some mascara. No, foundation. This is, you guys know, my favorite LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. This is so good if you apply. No, she didn't. Did Queen Elizabeth really pass away? I know that she was in the hospital, but did she really? Are you guys, I'm gonna Google right now. Are you guys actually, are you guys messing with me? Did Queen Elizabeth pass away? I feel like y'all are messing with me. Are you guys messing with me? No, she didn't pass away. No way. What? I thought she was in the hospital. Oh my God, she died 4 minutes ago. You guys, listen. Rest, like RIP, you know, obviously, but I don't keep up too much with the royals, but the reason why I'm so shocked is because this is gonna be a big change for a lot of people. Like whatever happens now is gonna be a huge change. Like this is more, I mean, I feel bad. I feel like I'm being not sensitive about her as just a person. Like obviously that sucks for her and her family, but this is gonna affect so many people. Wow. Wow, that sucks. I really hope everyone in her family's okay. She lived a good life, 96. Like, just being the queen that she is, that's awesome. But wow, I'm a little shook right now. I can't believe this happened during my live. I'm a little shook. Anyways, okay, yeah. Yeah, that means her son takes over. That's Prince William, right? I like Prince Harry. I'm a stan of Prince Harry. You're watching Riverdale? Okay, I used to watch that. I don't know about you, but I think Riverdale has gotten a little too cuckoo for me, and so I stopped. I used to watch it in college with my roommates, and then it was like a thing that we would do for bonding, like, oh, let's watch Riverdale. And now, obviously, I've been out of college for a very long time, and I don't ever watch it anymore because, I don't know, sometimes the CW has good shows and sometimes they don't. But I feel like at first it was really good. And tell me, I feel like some of the actors in that show will literally be in public and pretty much act like they're like in hostage to be in Riverdale, and I low-key get those vibes. I think that they are all like ready to get out of that. Prince Charles. Oh, Prince Charles will take over. But that doesn't mean that he'll be a king, right? Right? I'm not very good at this royal stuff. Maybe I should start watching The Crown because of it. But who knows what will happen. That's crazy. But hi Floor. Hi, how are you? I'm a real horror fan. I hate the singing. What singing? Oh, from Riverdale? I thought you meant for me. Okay, you recommend K-drama, Korean drama. Okay, you know, I actually watch a lot of shows that are international. I do dub them though in English, but I will watch an international show. This is the e.l.f. airbrush blender. It's very inexpensive and it's so good. Let's see. Let's do some cream bronzer because I can't go without it. Let's use something I haven't used in a while. The ABH cream bronzer. How are you guys doing? I have a new video coming up today. Hi guys. Thank you, Latoya. I have a video coming around like 6 p.m. Central Time today, and it's gonna be dupes, and I duped a lot of like really great high-end like holy grails. So watch out for that today. Honestly, I should be filming that. No, I already filmed it. I should be editing it. But I wanted to hop on live and just say hi to you guys. Y'all, last time I hopped on live was beginning of 2020. It was like, oh, pandemic, let's all hang out. And I don't know why, I feel like I don't hang out on live anymore. So I thought it would be fun. Will Bite Beauty come back by any chance? I'll be honest, I have no idea. I follow more drugstore brands, but you guys will be so proud of me. I have been buying more high-end products. I will never stop talking about drugstore, that's for damn sure, but I just wanted to add more like high-end to the channel. Who is in front of my house? UPS, yay! I wonder what it is. And you know what I just bought? Actually, I splurged, and I don't splurge. Like, I don't splurge for me. I splurge for you guys, but you guys, I splurged for me yesterday. I bought the new holiday, what's it called? The Hourglass holiday palette. It's like a face palette. It was $85, and I bought it because I've never used Hourglass powders. It has like the blush, the bronzer, all that stuff. So I figured, why not, you know? I can show it on my channel. I just feel like when I upload strictly like high-end videos, you guys don't seem to like it as much. Like, I don't get as many views, which is fine. You know, I don't do everything for the views, but obviously the views kind of tell me where you guys are at. So this will never be a high-end channel. Like, it'll mostly be drugstore. But I don't know, let me know. Like, I feel like you guys might want more high-end. because I can do that. You know, I can definitely start splurging. You like a mix of both. Okay. You know, you know what got me, you guys, I'm that annoying girl that like talks about her wedding. But you know what got me more into high-end makeup is my wedding. I kind of wanted to splurge and like treat myself into more high-end makeup because I did do my makeup for my wedding. So I was just trying to like find really good products. And at the end of the day, at my wedding, I also used a lot of drugstore products, but I found a lot of really awesome high-end ones that I do think are worth the money. And I will say a lot of high-end products last a lot longer. So like this concealer lasts me a lifetime. So, you know, sometimes I personally think it is worth it. Hi, Danielle and JAH. Yes, we have heard that unfortunately Queen Elizabeth has passed away. Literally found out 5 minutes ago. I'm still a little bit shook about it. I know that a lot of people kind of hate on the married, or not the married life, the royal family. Think what you want, but at the end of the day, they're still people and there are still feelings, and someone died in their family. You love how I do my makeup. Thanks. Somebody asked, how's married life? Guys, married life is great. Hi, Christina. How are you? The Jesus family. Hello. Question. Do you get exhausted buying new makeup? I will never get exhausted of buying new makeup, but I will say, yes, Floor, she died 5 minutes ago. Look it up. I don't get exhausted, but I will say the excitement of like a new makeup product most of the time is not as exciting as it used to be because it is my job. I obviously do, honestly, guys, I rarely buy makeup for myself. Like if I'm gonna buy makeup, it's because of a video. And so that makes it more, like a business transaction, and so because of that the excitement is not as much, but I still do get excited about new makeup. I mean, at the end of the day, whether it's my job or not, it is my passion, so it is exciting. It's just not the same. But truth or dare, let's start out with the truth because I need to stay seated on this chair. Better give me a good truth here. Daphne, hi. Mexico City, please tell me you knew that I was born in Mexico City. Yan Yan from the Philippines, what's up, guys? I love how this subscriber squad is like worldwide. This is a little grimy, but this is a puff from Amazon. Literally, yes, I do like cats. I have 2 cats, by the way. These, just look up powder puff on Amazon. I don't even know the name. It's just a powder puff and they're very, very cheap. If you could only shop one brand at Sephora, yes, I speak Spanish. Spanish is my first language. You know what? I'm still kind of figuring out, hey Dominique, I'm still figuring out like high-end brands. Honestly, at this point, I feel like so far, Charlotte Tilbury has really impressed me. It is pricey though, but if I could choose one brand as of right now, I would do Charlotte Tilbury. This is Huda Beauty in the shade Cupcake. Yes, I love e.l.f. and LYS. You know what? LYS, such a good brand. Oh, I love this song. LYS is such a good brand, and it's like it's like very under 20 and it's so good. Can I do Spanish videos for you guys? I have some. I actually have a playlist called Spanish videos, I think. Fun fact, if you guys didn't know, I used to work for a Spanish TV station. You like this song? And so I used to do makeup bits for the TV station, and I would do them in Spanish, and I would just post them on my YouTube channel. This was a couple years ago, so if you guys want to see my Spanish videos, they're on my playlist called, I think they're just called Spanish videos. I'm sorry that I'm missing some of your comments. What brand do you suggest for someone who's new into makeup? e.l.f. e.l.f., e.l.f., e.l.f. Honestly, e.l.f. is great for anyone. But I'm saying you should try e.l.f. if you're new into makeup because e.l.f. is so affordable. Most of the products I love, but if you don't like them, like you probably didn't spend much money, and so that's like a good way to like try out makeup. Hi from Texas, what's up? What part of Texas? You guys know I'm in Houston, chillin'. On my birthday last weekend, I wore a black long sleeve shirt, a brown leather skirt, and knee-high, high heels, black boots. Completely like fall vibes, and it was literally 95 degrees outside. Yes, RIP the Queen, guys. We have been talking about it. Who would I love to collab with? I know the Queen died, guys, I know. We already freaked out about it like 10 minutes ago. Okay, wait. Who would you love to collab with, and who would you like to meet from YouTube? I would love to collab with e.l.f. And who would I would love to meet, I'm an OG, like my OG like favorite YouTubers were definitely Carly Bible, Kathleen Lights. I started watching YouTube when it was like Nicole Guerrero, Michelle Phan, Lauren Curtis, but I still watch Carly Bible and Kathleen Lights, and I love them. And I love Casey Holmes as well. She's amazing. Do you guys want to see clothing hauls? Y'all want to get real quick? Hi, Adriana. I'm going to be real with you guys. I don't ever do like clothing hauls, and it's just because I'm like, I'll be honest with you guys, like it took me a while to become like secure in myself to do makeup videos, because I would never ever let anyone see me without makeup. And that's a little bit the same way with clothes now. Like now I feel like I'm just not as secure in myself with my body, and so I feel like it's just very intimidating to be putting like videos, but I'm sure one day I will. I love Juicy Jazz, love her. You know who else I really like? Yes, it is exposing yourself, and like I will say I've lost so much weight. I mean, I've lost like 25 pounds, and so you would think that I would feel better about it, but I still don't. This is from Forever 21, by the way, if you guys are wondering. You guys should film a clothing haul from Shein. I'll be honest, I don't buy much from Shein. I actually like She Glam, but clothing-wise, I just don't buy it because you never know with like everything, like the quality and how long it takes and stuff. But I will say, I always buy from Forever 21. Like, this is Forever 21. My shorts are Forever 21. Yes, you lost 30 pounds. Yeah, I lost 25. I was always in good shape in high school and college. But then I met Wyatt, and we both gained weight, which is fine. Who cares? But it started coming to a place where I didn't feel good about myself. To the point where I didn't feel good about myself on YouTube, which is weird because usually you just see this, but I wasn't even secure about my face and the way that I looked. And you know, it's not all about the way that you look, but when the way that you look starts making you feel not good about yourself, I do think you should do something about that. And so I did, and now not only do I look better, but I feel better, I feel more confident, and I am healthier, which is also really good. What beauty brand would you like to collab with, and what would you like to create with them? Honestly, e.l.f. would be my dream, to be honest. And you know what e.l.f. needs to do? And maybe like I would do it. I would do like lip kits with them, because they have such good lip liners, but they're always the ones like this, like Retro Paradise. This is an old collection, but these lip liners are really good. The ones that they came out with, the retractable triangle ones, they suck. And so it's like, bring back the pencil ones that are so good. And so if I were to work with a company, I would probably do e.l.f. and I would come out with a bunch of like awesome lip liners. Hey Desiree, what's up? Give me a second, guys. My brows take me a little long. They don't take me long. I will say, tinted brow gel has changed the game for me. Do I like black cats? Yeah, I love any kind of cats. Fun fact, I grew up with a cat phobia because my mom was afraid of cats, and so she made me afraid of cats, and so now my brother's also afraid of cats. But Wyatt, my husband, he had this huge cat. He still has him. 20-pound cat, Tiger. Most of you guys know him from the back of my videos. And so I just had to get over my phobia, because we lived together. And now I love them, and we ended up getting another one, a little kitty, 3 years ago now, Leo. And so now we have 2 cats, and I love cats. And it's so weird because when you grow up without pets, I feel like you don't understand like the sympathy that people have for animals. Like, oh, they're family, and you're like, huh? And then you have your own animal, and now you're like, I would die for you, you know? Yes, we do need to speak that e.l.f. collab into existence. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. My goal with my channel, I love my channel. It's my job. I love hanging out with you guys. I love reviewing makeup. Is my goal to be like this famous YouTuber? No, because that's like, my goal was never to be famous, and I feel like when it comes to makeup collabs, it's always like the famous YouTuber. So we'll see, but I'm just happy with you guys. Like, I obviously growing my YouTube channel. Hi Lilo. Obviously growing my YouTube channel is like a priority, but I will never like sell myself out to be like viral, you know? Like, if I were viral, that'd be cool, but I will never, you would never see me doing some crazy shit just to be like viral and everybody will know me. Hi from Germany. My dad's from Germany, and I took his last name. My stepdad, I took his last name, and that's why my last name is Strick, which in Germany it's Strick. And so, fun fact for my girl from Germany. Been to Germany many times, and I love it. Pixie on the Glow Blush, one of my faves. Are you thinking of having kids? Yes, I am. I will have kids, but can we have like a real talk real quick about kids? I've always wanted kids. I still want kids, but the older that I get, the closer that I get to having kids, I'm like, it's not that I'm afraid of having kids, but it's just like hitting me so hard that I'm gonna have kids soon. And man, I wish I had a couple extra years. Obviously, no one's like forcing me to have kids, but if I'm gonna have them, I would like to not be like a lot older. And so I'm just getting a little stressed out about having kids. Like, I know, it's because I know that once I have a kid, like, that's gonna be like my life, and like I'm gonna love that kid to death. So that's why it scares me. It's not that I'm not ready. I don't feel like I want one right now. But I just turned 28. Wyatt is 4 years older than me, so you know I can't wait too long if we want to be younger parents, you know. So I will have kids, but I'm low-key stressing out about it right now, I'm not gonna lie. But I will say, if I get pregnant out of nowhere, I will be very happy about that. So let's just put it that way. Does that make sense? Anybody else kind of feeling the same way that I am? Just kind of like excited for it, but not ready for it yet. But like, if it happens, it happens. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that didn't make sense. It will not be your life. Absolutely. Like, once I'm a mom, I will never not be a mom, which is fine. Like, I just feel like I'm gonna dedicate myself so much to my kids that I just want to be like 100% ready, which I know you're never 100% ready, but like my mom is like my ride or die, so I just want to make sure that I'm ready to be that ride or die for my kids, if that makes sense, you know? Let's see. It is nerve-wracking, yeah, but I will say my friends are all having kids and I love it. I love kids. I love babies, but at the end of the day, when they're not your babies, when you're done playing with them, you can just give them back and go home and watch Netflix. Which is selfish, and that's the thing. If you want to be a mom, you can't be selfish, and right now I am selfish. But anyways, once I do have a kid, I won't be selfish. You look so young. Thank you. Look at all these gray hairs. They're coming out, and you guys are starting to notice them, and it's just kind of hitting me all at once. Yeah, honestly, as much as I love kids, I feel like at the end of the day, people have kids to be grandparents, you know? Like, that sounds fun to me. What shows on Netflix do you recommend? Well, I just got the notification that Queen Elizabeth died, and it happened like 30 minutes ago. Yes, I just heard. Shows that I'm watching. Let me get your aspect on something. Do you guys like true crime? I like true crime. I can give you guys some recommendations. I just watched I Killed My Dad, I think is what it's called. That was really good. If you guys like funny, lighthearted, I've been watching Ted Lasso. I know I'm kind of late on that, but it's really, really funny and like feel good. I feel like Wyatt and I are always watching like really intense stuff, so that's a good, we're having like a relaxing Netflix show right now. Let's see, you never want kids, and that's fine. I think that you shouldn't have them if you don't want them, you know? I have a couple friends that don't want them, and they get pressured, and it's like, no, have them if you want them. You know what? There are so many shitty parents out there that it's like, don't have one unless you want one, because I know I want to have kids because I want to give my kid like a really good mom. That's why I want to have one. But if you don't want to have one, don't have one, and don't feel pressured to have one. Like, live your life. And do I think children bring a lot of value into your life? Absolutely. Do I think you need them to live a fulfilled life? No. I think you should do whatever the heck you want to do and you're prepared to do. You know, I feel like so many people would just have kids nowadays because they feel like they have to, and then they're like neglectful parents, and it's like, what was the point of that? I feel like I just went off on a rant. Aliza Queen can be with her husband. I know. You know what, guys? I am not desensitized to death at all, but I just feel like I have a different view on it. I don't even think I've talked about this before, but my stepdad who raised me, he passed away when I was 18. And then like 3 years later, my best friend died in a car crash. And so after going through that, I just feel like, I don't know, after something crazy like that hits you and you feel like you're not invincible anymore, you think about it so often that you definitely love the ones you are with now, but you also have accepted death, and so I feel like you kind of deal with it in a better way. Is this too deep? I'm sorry, guys. I don't ever talk about things like these on my channel, but if you guys want like more real chats, we could do it here, you know, because I have a beauty channel, but I also have a lot to say, and I feel like you guys know me. Like, I honestly, the way I act on my YouTube channel is who I am, but we keep it very lighthearted, and we don't talk about things like this, but I'm not afraid to, you know. I've actually wanted to kind of, I don't know, talk more about other stuff too, but it's just kind of hard to like transition a beauty channel into anything like that. Let me look at your chats that I missed. Frizzy Grizzy, girl, I completely understand about the kid thing. The thing about newlyweds is to know your spouse first. Absolutely. Kids will never fix problems. I have gotten to know my spouse. We've been married only like 3 months, but we've been together 7 years, and we've been living together for about 5. So I feel like we know each other pretty well, and we're in a really good spot, actually. You guys know how much I love Wyatt. Sorry for your loss. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm okay, by the way. It's all good. Let's see. You went through the same thing. Your dad died. Oh my God. Let me see. Sorry, it went away. Live chat. Desiree. Right. Yeah, I'm really sorry that that happened to you. Honestly, like, losing a parent has got to be the worst thing ever, but also the most shocking thing ever. But that's just life. Let's talk about something less. If you could take a vacation to relax, where would you go? To relax? Or just to, like, because if it's to relax, then probably to a beach. But I've been trying to plan my honeymoon, and I'm trying to decide if I want to have a chill, relaxing honeymoon or an explore honeymoon, and I would rather explore. I don't know why my messages like dissolve. Difficult money-wise in your 20s, random user to have kids. Absolutely. It's so hard. But listen, I think you should be at least try to be like financially stable before having a kid. But like if it happens, it happens. Like my parents had me when they were financially stable, but my parents got divorced when I was like 3. And so my mom was like a single mom for a very long time, and she figured it out, and she still gave me like me and my brother a quality of life no matter what. And it's not all about like financial. I think at the end of the day, sometimes people forget that like giving, I mean, what do I know? I'm not a parent, but as a kid, as a former kid, I think like when I look back into my life, I know I had a really good childhood because that's what I lived. But when I look back and I hear things now as an adult, I'm like, oh my God, like my mom was going through the ringer and I never knew. And so it's not even about money. It's just about, I think you should try to be as mentally stable as you can before having a kid, because I really truly think that there's nothing more that you can give to a kid than like emotional stability. Like a kid shouldn't have to parent you, you know, and make you feel better about things. But anyways, I think I'm just going on rants now. She did pass away. It is true, guys. I Googled it like 30 minutes ago. Hi, Jenny. I appreciate you hopping on the live. It's okay if you're a silent viewer. I know I don't expect all of you guys to be like commenting on everything. I understand. Actually, when I watch videos on my TV, I don't even know how to comment. So I know a lot of people watch YouTube videos on their TV, and it's like, how do you even comment? I feel like people should learn to love themselves. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because it's hard. If you don't have some type of self-love for yourself, you're gonna be almost begging for it from other people, and that could be your spouse or your children. And again, it's like, I really don't think children should have to have that much responsibility. Like, I had responsibility. Bye, Desiree. Did you know Milk? Yeah, Milk came out with a new concealer. I just bought it. I will have a full face of Milk makeup next week with the new concealer. What was I gonna say? Oh, I've been working since I was like 15. I've always been very like independent in that way, but I never had to be like the emotional stable rock for my mom. Like, she never put that on me, and so I appreciate that. And it's so crazy. I feel like the older that you get, the more you realize how good or how shitty your parents were. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, no one tells you how to parent, and so I'm not calling out like shitty parents. Like, everyone's just trying to freaking figure it out as they go, and like, who am I to judge? You know, everyone has different upbringings. I really feel like a lot has to do with the people you surround yourself with, and unfortunately sometimes it's your family that can be very negative, and you can't really help that. And so, you know, it's easy to judge from the outside looking in, but it's so crazy how much people are going through, and you have no idea. Like, you guys would have no idea when I was like, hey guys, what's up? And then I'd be crying when I would turn off the camera. You know, it's like we're all going through stuff. So I think we all need to give each other a little bit more grace. Let's see, vianney, same as my mom and dad, they got divorced when I was 4. Yeah, I mean, it's rough, but I will say, don't let your parents' divorce take away from like relationships that you have. Like, just learn from it, because no one's perfect, you know? I don't, you know, like, people should get a divorce if their life is just going to shit. So it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I feel like a lot of people forget that parents are people too. And your mom and your dad, yes, their job is to be your parent, but they're people too, you know? They're allowed to feel like shit as well and be vulnerable and emotional too. Right? I feel like sometimes people don't give parents enough mercy, or they expect them to be like, oh, you're my mom. They're like 35 years old and they still expect their mom to like do everything for them. And it's like, let your mom live her life. If that makes sense. I don't know, guys. I just got a package delivered at my door like 20 minutes ago and I have no idea what it is. It's always like Christmas. It's very exciting. Let me run something by you guys. I'm thinking about doing a makeup declutter video. I don't even think I've ever showed my makeup collection. So I was thinking, instead of doing a makeup collection tour, I could do a declutter with you guys and we can kind of refine my collection together. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Would you have ever dated or married someone who was broke? Yeah. All my ex-boyfriends were broke, which is fine. Actually, I think Wyatt is the first guy that I ever dated that was like financially stable, because Wyatt's a lawyer. He worked really hard, and so he obviously has a good job. But before Wyatt, all my boyfriends were broke, and that was never something that I ever cared about. I don't care if you're broke. I care if you have motivation or discipline to do better, and I'll be there along the way with you to support you. But if you're broke and you're just like living in your parents' basement and you just don't want like to be better, that's what bothers me. What the heck is this? You guys would love to see a declutter video. Okay, cool. I've never done that before, but like, you guys, I have so much makeup. Thank you, Natalie. And a lot of it's like expired. Like, I'm not bragging by any means, but I'm just like, I used to be, what the hell is this? I used to be such a hoarder of makeup, because when I first started my channel, I was a college student and I was paying my own bills and I was a waitress, and just like paying your own bills in college while being a full-time student, like financially is like difficult enough. And so when I started my channel, I was like investing money into the lighting and everything like that. And then on top of that, buying makeup was just harder for me. Thank you, Kimmy. And so whenever I would buy something, I would keep it forever. And now, thankfully, I make more money on YouTube, so I can invest more back buying products. And I also do get sent a lot of makeup, so I need to stop hoarding. I don't hoard in the sense, like, when I get new makeup, I give a lot away. But once I put it in my drawers, I have a hard time decluttering it. And so for now, I think that we should go through it together. And I also thought it would be a fun video. I'm sorry, Angela. I don't know if my previous comment made it through. I've never done this before. I'm 62 and I love your channel. Sorry, all my chats keep disappearing. I don't know why. I like watching younger YouTubers because I don't feel my age. Oh, I love that, Angela. Well, honestly, I don't know if you've noticed on the comments, but my YouTube channel, like my demographic, my main demographic is 25 to 34. So it's, you know, we're not a bunch of all teenagers here. I'm not a teenager, I'm almost 30, but what I like about it is that a lot of you guys are such different ages, but yet we can all relate one way or another, and that's the whole point of a community, you know? Isn't that what a community is? It doesn't matter you know, if you're a guy or a girl or in between, if you're 60 or 15, like we all have something in common, and I love that. Random user, I'm 45 now and it's easy for me, youngster nowadays living at home. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people are not moving out till a little bit later. You would think I was an influencer because of the amount of makeup. I know, right? Same. I feel like a lot of us just became obsessed with makeup, which I know is not the best if you're spending a bunch of money, but I see it if I wasn't an influencer, I would see it more as like a hobby. And I think at the end of the day, if a hobby makes you happy, as long as you don't like spend all your life savings, then, you know, why not? It's really hard to do my makeup because I want to read all these comments. More lifestyle content. Okay, Sarah Russell, let me ask you guys something. I used to vlog a little bit more. I used to vlog like Vlogmas, and I used to also do vacation videos because I thought it was so fun. But again, they didn't really get many views, which is fine. I don't care too much about the views, but I also feel like if you guys are not watching it, you're not interested. But if you guys are, I will do it. I'm thinking about doing a Vlogmas deal this year if you guys are interested. I just want to get more candid with you guys. I feel like it's been enough years that have been very like makeup wise, and I still will always do makeup, but if you guys want to, you know, be a little bit more in my personal life, I'm very happy to share that with you guys. Kimmy, happy 30th birthday. She turned 30 in May. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you. Being Bio Girl, you've been watching me for years. Thank you. Has anyone been, like, anyone in this chat, have y'all watched me since college when I had bleach blonde hair and I had like the twinkly lights background? That was like 4.5 years ago. Has anyone watched me since then? Let me know. Do you guys remember my roommates? Let's see. Did you see Harry Styles spat on Chris Pine? I did see the video, but then I saw a debunking video, and I think that was edited. Latoya, what is it like being a YouTuber? Good days or bad days? I've heard so many stories. I love it. I think it's like any job that you love. You love it, but it is a job. And I'll be honest, disclaimer, like, obviously I'm very grateful and happy with my job. Like, this is my dream job. And like, how cool is it that I get to be at home doing this? Like, I love it. I think the mental part is the hardest for me. There has been times where I have just felt so low, and I never wanted that to come across on my channel. And so I would just be like not feeling good, and then I would turn on my lights and be like, hey guys, what's up? And it's not that I'm being fake, it's just that obviously filming makes me happy, but it's really hard when you're not in a good place mentally, and you have to put on a facade sometimes and talk about things that are like not important. They're about makeup, they're supposed to be fun. So that's kind of like the harder part. And also the thing about it is that you also never stop working, and like, you know, it's cool that I do get to work from home, but I will say it's hard not to check, not to reply, not to be talking to companies, not to do this and this and this. So it just adds up. But at the end of the day, this is what I wanted. This is my dream, and you guys made it happen. So I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Monique, I'm a mom of 2. I have a 12-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I have been married since 2010. That is awesome. And after you had your first grandchild, that is very awesome. Good for you. We are one big family here. That's right. Lilo. Is it Lilo or Lilo? Have I noticed Leo DiCaprio only dates 25 women and below? Okay, and then he dumps them? Yes, but let me tell you guys something. My theory. I know he's Leo DiCaprio, but let me tell you guys my theory. And this is like from experience. When I was younger, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate, when you were like teenagers especially, and older guys, I'm drinking Diet Coke, and older guys liked you, you thought it was the coolest thing ever, right? Like when I was 15 and an 18-year-old guy liked me, I was like, oh yeah, I'm hot shit. an 18-year-old likes me, and then you turn 18 and you're like, I would never date a 15-year-old. That is a child. And then you realize that those guys are losers that are trying to date younger women because they don't have the emotional capacity to date someone their age in some instances, not all instances. So I think the Leo DiCaprio thing, I'm sure sometimes he breaks up with girls that are 25 because he likes younger girls, but who's to say that the 25-year-old wasn't like, wait, why am I with an older guy? Maybe I should break up with him. So I'm just saying, maybe Leo DiCaprio has been getting dumped too. I don't know. We shouldn't assume that he's doing all the dumping, if that makes sense. Should we do mascara? I feel like, I mean, do you guys even care at this point about the makeup, or do y'all just want to chat? Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm not going anywhere. 90% of the time that I'm filming, I'm not going anywhere. I am such a homebody. I'm the kind of girl that goes out only if my friends force me, but don't ever ask me to go out until like at least a month later. I enjoy going to the movies, and that's it. I love traveling, but like that's what I love to do, is travel. But if I'm not traveling, I'm sitting at home. Leo DiCaprio is going to one model after the next. I know. And at the end of the day, whatever. You know what I think about like younger girls that like older guys with money and guys that like younger girls because they're younger? Who cares? You know what I think? If your type is a younger girl and that makes you happy, then date her. If a girl prefers money over a connection and that makes her happy, then do it, right? I mean, some of us can't relate because we would choose love over money, but you know what? If you like money over love, you got one life to live, honey, and if that makes you happy, whatever, right? I mean, there's a reason why there's so many young girls dating older guys with money and vice versa. Some people just need to live their lives, you know? That's what I think. What's my favorite drugstore lipstick? I have it right here. Maybelline Liquid Vinyl lipstick in the shade Peachy. I'll put it on if I ever actually get to the end of my makeup. Let's see. Somebody said these girls wouldn't date your average 47-year-old man. Absolutely. They would only date a famous millionaire. And that's what I'm saying. If these girls prioritize fame and money and that's what makes them happy, then that's what they should do. Whatever, you know? I feel like just because we can't relate to these people doesn't mean they shouldn't do what makes them happy as long as they're not hurting anybody. That's like my life motto. I don't need to understand you as long as you don't hurt me or my feelings. Let me read more comments. Show my chat. Come on. My parents have a 10+ age gap. That's awesome. Me and Wyatt only have a 4-year age gap, but I have to say, I love that age gap because sometimes it takes men a little bit longer to kind of get into the same mindset as a woman. Not talking down on men, but you guys know what I mean. Would you ever date an older man? Yes. Yeah, I think, like I said, Wyatt is 4 years older than me, and that's like perfect. My relationship's not perfect, but Wyatt and I really, really look at, like, we have the same thoughts all the time. Like, we really see eye to eye on a lot of things. And of course, part of the reason why is because he's just good for me. But I also think that if I met him when he was my age, maybe we wouldn't connect as well as we do now. Actually, I did meet him when he turned 24 and I was 20. Now I'm 28 and he's 32. Oh my God, he's 32. And, you know, I remember when he was 28, which was fine. But now that I'm 28 and he's 32, it like works out better. I don't know. Does that make sense? Honestly, I feel like people would be happier if they just minded their own business. Yes. Let's be honest. I do love a good chisme. I like talking about celebrities and stuff, but like in real life, do not concern yourself over people's choices, because it's like, you know, especially if it's like family or your friends. Some of my friends will do things that I wouldn't do, but like, it's not my life. So, you know, if they, the way I see it is, and I'm very direct, and this is what my family says about me. They're like, if you ever want to get like the truth, ask VNA. Because I have manners. Like, I have a manner filter. But if you want my opinion, you will get it. And so unless you ask me for my opinion, half the time I just won't say anything, because I've learned throughout my life. You guys, let me tell you guys a story, and then I'll start looking more at the comments. I learned this when I was 16 years old. I was in high school, and this senior guy liked me, but he had a girlfriend, but the girlfriend went to a different school. And he like wanted me. Like, he literally asked me out on a date, would try to hang out with me. And I thought it was so inappropriate because he had a girlfriend. And so I did what I thought was the right thing to do. And not only did I reject him and say, well, you have a girlfriend, I told his girlfriend, like, hey, your boyfriend is trying to get with me. And she threatened to shank me. Do you guys remember what shank means? She threatened to shank me, and that I was a liar. And so I was like, you know what? I'm never saying anything ever again. Like, if I see someone doing something wrong, of course, like, I'm not gonna encourage it, but that's the first lesson in my life where I was like, you know what? Sometimes just minding your own business will make you not get shanked, you know? Anywho, okay, let me read your comments. Okay, GF, I was wearing Pixie on the Glow blush in Ruby, and now I have the Revlon in Marvelous. My mom calls me Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, but it's actually Layla. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that name. Have you ever tried the false lashes? No, because I used to, I don't know if you guys remember, I used to get, what is it called? This is the parts that I edit out of my video when I zone out. I used to get lash extensions, and they looked cool, but after a while, I just didn't want them anymore, and they ruined my lashes. And as you can see, now I've gotten them pretty long, and so I'm just afraid that the falscara might ruin my lashes, so because of that, I am out. Men mature so slow. Most of the time. I feel like the older you get, the less people care about age gaps. Yes, absolutely. I think like 40 and a 50-year-old, that's normal. But like maybe like a 15 and a 25, like that's illegal. And 25 and 30, I feel like once you're not a minor anymore, not even a minor, I feel like once you're not a teenager, once you turn 21, go right ahead. But if you're underage, like stop going for the older people. Just stop. Like 4 years when you're a teenager is a lot of like mental capacity difference. Latoya, I'm that way too. I'm a very quiet person. If you ask my opinion, I'm not ashamed. Absolutely. It's like I try to stop giving like unsolicited advice, because sometimes it just gets me in trouble. You learn as you age. Yeah, really. Hopefully. I feel like if you don't learn from your mistakes, they're just gonna keep happening. Women always go after the women, right? It's so weird how if like someone's best friend kisses their boyfriend, you get mad at their friend, but it's like, get mad at your boyfriend too, you know? I mean, I would just break up with them. I don't get why girls get mad at other girls. Why are women pitted against women? I think it has to do with the fact that you would probably get more jealous of a woman because you relate in that sense. Does that make sense? Beams, do you prefer Moroccan oil or the glaze? Right now I have Moroccan oil. It just depends. Right now I didn't want to go that dark, and I also didn't want to commit too much, so I use the Moroccan oil, which only lasts like 3 to 5 washes, which for me lasts a long time because I only wash my hair twice a week, so it'll last me like 3 weeks. And so that's what I wanted. I just wanted like a little shushing for like 3 weeks. If I want to commit to having my hair darker for a long time, I do the glaze, because the glaze lasts around 10 washes. And as much as I love the glaze and the effects it gives on my hair, it does make my hair pretty dark at first, like almost black, which I did like back in the day. But right now, this is about as dark as I'll go, especially because I'm about to get pale in the winter. And so that's why I haven't used the glaze. I wish they came out with a color that was between the brown one and the darker one, like a mid-tone. I would probably use it like religiously. But I think they're both great. It just depends on how much of a commitment you want to do. Mrs. Mac, thank you for recommending the NYX Soft Lip Matte Cream in the shade Rome. Yes, it's such a beautiful finish in a really nice shade. Those NYX soft matte lip creams were like my go-to in college. That's literally the only thing I would wear. And so when I open one, it's like so nostalgic to me. It reminds me of when I was like 20 years old, which was like 8 years ago. I was raised by older parents. My parent was 50 when I was born. I was born to a much older dad. That's cool. You know, I feel like we all have such different experiences with our parents. Like, some parents are literally like teenager parents, and then they have kids, and maybe it's like really hard at first, but then they also have more energy for you. But then if you have like older parents, they're like a lot wiser, a lot quicker. So obviously there's pros and cons to everything. My mom had me when she was 33, and she had my brother when she was 30. And that's the age that I prefer. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe get pregnant when I'm like 30. I got the best lip combo from you. Good, I'm glad. I love a good lip combo. I love it. I forgot to tell y'all, it will go to Prince Charles. Okay, so back to the crown. The crown will go to Prince Charles. Let me ask you guys something. Do we like Prince Charles? I feel like I don't know if I like him or not, because I don't know much about him, but I think the consensus is that people don't like him, right? Or am I tripping? Let's do a lip combo because I'm ready to overline my lips. Have you ever had an itchy scalp? Girl, yes. I actually have psoriasis. So I have psoriasis on my scalp, and it sucks. It really, really, really sucks. Especially now that it's gonna get drier. So yeah, I have psoriasis all right here. And so I don't have dandruff. I have psoriasis, even though it looks similar, it's treated differently. And so that's what I deal with. This is Glamlite Frosted Flakes, the most random ass lip liner, but it's so pretty. You never talk about him. Oh, they never talk about him, Prince Charles? Yeah, I guess. We need a new trying new makeup video. Yes, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let me be honest with you guys. This is why we get on live. I have had a trying new makeup, let's hang out and trying new makeup video already for a couple days now, but I do have a sponsorship on it, and that is just the tea. And when you're doing a sponsorship, it takes so long to get a video made. And so right now, I don't know if I'll tell you guys what the sponsorship is. You guys will probably find out next week. But it just takes a while for them to like approve everything. And so next week, I will have a testing new makeup products. I have so many makeup products to show you guys. But yeah, I hope that you guys, by the way, random side note, I hope that you guys are okay with sponsorships. Most of you guys know I don't really do very many, but when an opportunity comes and it's a right fit and it's legit and it's truthful and honest, I take it. And I hope that you guys don't get like thrown off by that. It's a way to support me to like keep doing what I'm doing, you know? That's kind of what pays the bills. Like, creating content and putting ads on the content doesn't do as much as you guys think. Lately I've been into tinted lip balms. Yeah, me too. Me too, but I also really like to like overline my lips. I feel like it makes my face look better. And so because of that, I love a good lip liner. You should watch Abby Young, extremely knowledgeable about good ingredients. Okay, I will. Thank you, Lisa. Hi, Ida. How are you? As a black Jamaican, I distrust the whole monarchy. I feel like they should dissolve the whole thing and pay reparations for all the nations. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I mentioned, I don't know much about the monarchy. Do I find it fascinating? Yes. Would I want to live under a monarchy? I don't know. Maybe I don't think so. At the end of the day, like, I don't think you should like rule a country just because you're born into a family. If it's working for them, then okay. But like, exactly, sometimes it doesn't work for other countries. And so, I don't know. I definitely don't want to get like political, but it's definitely like something that a lot of us are just used to. But if you actually think about it, about the whole royal family and how that's like still happening, it's kind of crazy. Sponsorship is part of the job. Thank you guys. I do appreciate it. And let me tell you guys, I get a lot of sponsorship like emails, and like if you guys only saw how I only take this many sponsorships compared to the ones that I get offered, and that's because I don't take a sponsorship unless I like the products. Obviously, I would never agree to something without trying something. And also it just has to make sense, you know, like sometimes companies will be like, hey, we would like you to I don't know, review this jacket, or I don't know, something random. And I'm like, no, like, how does that make sense for my channel? Like, my subscribers would not be interested in that. I agree, as someone who lives in a country invaded by the British, exactly, yeah, the British monarchy is just a whole nother subject. And again, I feel like it's so normalized that there's like a royal family, but like, have you ever actually thought about that there's a royal family in 2022? It's kind of crazy if you think about it. Let's see. I don't mind watching sponsorships, but I disliked when it's not genuine. Absolutely, I totally agree. Totally agree. Honestly, now on, I know it's mainly for show, and it's literally for paying people and being born in a certain family. Yeah, the royalty, there's a lot of PR behind that. It's a lot of publicity, and a lot of the times it's just like this image that they put on. How did I meet my husband? Most of you guys know, right? I'll say it pretty quickly. My husband, Wyatt, he met my brother and I are 3 years apart, and so my brother and I went to high school together. He was a freshman. No, I was a freshman. He was a senior, and then we went to the same college together. I was a freshman. He was a senior. But Wyatt's 4 years older than me, so he actually went to the same college, but I never met him because by the time I went to college, he was already in law school. And so my brother and Wyatt were best friends in college, and they were roommates too, and they were in the same fraternity. And so that was just the case. That was my brother's best friend. And then long story short, sorry, my nose is like, I have allergies. Long story short, we went on a family Euro trip, and then my brother and I were going to backpack through Europe. This was 7 years ago. And my brother invited his friends. He invited like 4 friends, and one of them was Wyatt. And so Wyatt and I fell in love in Paris. And then we just fell in love, and then 6 months later, we started dating because I made him work for it. I had just gotten out of a relationship, like a very serious relationship with a guy in the military. Like, I broke up with him, and a week later I met Wyatt, which is crazy, right? Obviously, I didn't start dating Wyatt right away. Like I said, I waited 6 months, but it's just so crazy how you think like your whole world revolves around this one person, and then you finally get out of a toxic relationship, and then you meet someone else. Wyatt was in a 6-year relationship right before he met me. Like, they broke it off, and then a month later, he met me. It's freaking crazy, right? Like, I think Wyatt and I were meant to be together. More wedding content. The only thing I have left is my wedding video, and the guy's taking a little bit longer, but as soon as I get my wedding video, I'm so excited. If you don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I've been putting a lot of wedding pictures. Obviously on YouTube, it's kind of hard to post wedding pictures, but if you guys are interested, go to my Instagram mainly. I put a lot of pictures there, and then on TikTok I've been making little videos, but the rest of the wedding content for here on YouTube is just gonna be my wedding video. As soon as I get it, I'll post it. They were roommates. Yes, they were roommates. Reminds you of Friends. Love that. Any tips for treating dry, itchy scalp? Yes, I use a shampoo called Dr. Cappy's psoriasis shampoo and body wash. I get on Amazon. It's $11, and I put that on my head, and the main thing that has helped me is that shampoo and a scalp scrubber, and you just scrub, and I shampoo twice. Shampoo first and scrub to get the residue of products, and then shampoo again and really clean your scalp. I also like to do oil treatments on my scalp for like an hour before I shower, and that has helped a lot. Other than that, psoriasis is non-curable. Okay, you dated someone in the military. Were they deployed half the time? No. So I dated someone who was in the USMC, US Military, USMA, West Point, US Military Academy. And so while we were dating, he was there. So it was like New York to Texas, long distance. And then he got stationed in Fort Hood, which was near my college. Thank God, because I almost like married him and moved somewhere. Thank God he got stationed in Texas, because then I realized that I was in a toxic relationship. Anyways, zodiac sign. I'm a Virgo. Wyatt is a Leo. And you know what's so funny? My mom's a Leo, my best friend's a Leo, Wyatt's a Leo, and they're all their birthdays are in the same week. So that's just lovely for my wallet. The red lip in the wedding pictures is amazing. Is it Maybelline? Yes, it's literally the red lipstick I was wearing in my Mexican wedding pictures is the Maybelline Liquid Vinyl in the shade Wicked. That's what I was wearing. I was also wearing that in my part 1 of my top 3 makeup products from every category. So if you're interested, I linked it there if you want to see it. Hey Emily, how are you doing? Love your makeup and your lip combos and the way you say vibe. Listen guys, you would think I would know how to pronounce V and B because my name is vianney, but I feel like in Spanish you don't really say vianney or B&A, and so you guys know my first language is Spanish, and so growing up I was just like vianney, and when I moved to the States they were like, no, it's vianney, and so I used to have a really hard time saying V and B, so that's why I say vibes all the time. Top 3 mascaras: Milani, Anti-Gravity, Maybelline Sky High, and then my top like expensive one is this one, the Benefit They're Real Magnet. I don't think that the original They're Real is good at all, but I also really like Benefit Bad Gal Bang. This is a really good one too, but this is also the Maybelline Sky High is a dupe for this one. They're the same thing, so if you wanted to know. Oh my god, the lawn guy is here. Hopefully that doesn't bother you guys. I'll probably head out here in a little bit, but I want to answer all your questions. Am I religious or spiritual in any way? Yes, I am fairly spiritual. I'm Christian. I go to church almost every Sunday. I actually really do enjoy going to church. I grew up Catholic though. I grew up in a very Catholic family, did the whole like communion, first communion, confirmation, all that. And then once I kind of moved out, I kind of stopped going to church, not for any reason other than I was just lazy and it wasn't a priority. But now that I'm older, I would say I'm Christian. I don't think I'm like Catholic. I go to a non-denominational Christian church and I really enjoy it, and it's like therapy for me, but I also don't judge anybody who does anything. Like, I have a lot of friends that are not religious. I have a lot of Mormon friends. I have a lot of friends that are Catholic. That's just who I am, but I don't judge. Marianne, you're beautiful inside and out. Thank you. I have the same issues about myself. I've been trying to learn to like myself. Honestly, I feel like loving yourself is a journey that never ends. Not to like sound negative, but I feel like sometimes you feel like you do love yourself, and then you have a moment where you're like, wait, I look like shit compared to all these people, especially on social media. And then you like love yourself again. I feel like it's such a cycle. I think at the end of the day, whether you're loving yourself or not, don't ever forget to give yourself grace. Just give yourself a break. Life right now with the internet and like clout and like comparison culture, it's rough out in the streets. Like, it is very hard for people's mental health. And at the end of the day, if something like social media is affecting you negatively like that, maybe stay off of it, because it's not easy. Do you like the black Sky High mascara over the original? I'll be honest, Monique, I have no idea what the difference is. I think the black Sky High is just blacker, but same formula in my opinion. Emily, what do you think about the Wet n Wild Matte Photo Focus Foundation? I like it. Nowadays, I don't wear matte foundations anymore, but I think if you have oily skin and you want full coverage and long wear and it's affordable, then it's a really good one. I just don't love that it smells like paint. I went to Catholic school ran by nuns. Me too, girl. When I was living in Mexico, I went to an all-girls Catholic school ran by nuns. Do you guys hear the lawn guy? Let me know if you do, because I don't want this live to get annoying. Shannon, I'm so happy you're a Christian. Thank you. Yes, give yourself grace. What's up, Christina? Cherry, Bella, how are you? Guys, do you hear the lawn guy? Be honest. Tell me if you hear him, because I hear him and I don't want to be annoying, especially if you guys are using earphones. Hi, Wildcat. I am going to have to go at the most in 10 minutes because I need to finish the video, the dupes video that's coming out today at like 5:45. So I am gonna go here in a minute. If it doesn't bother you guys, I can talk to you guys for like 5 more minutes, but I do need to go edit, so you guys have something good to watch tonight. Let's see. How are you? Olga, I'm doing great, thank you. I'm actually doing really good. Taking it day by day. I'm just chilling right now. I have been trying to be more active on social media. I've been posting a lot of short form content because that's what everybody wants. So I have been posting more shorts, more Instagram reels, and more TikToks, if you guys didn't know. How do you deal with living through social media? There seems to be so many mean people. I'll be honest, there are a lot of really mean people, but I don't know if you guys have noticed, but at least on YouTube, 99% of people are nice to me, which is like, thank God. Maybe like 2% of people are mean to me, and so like it is what it is. It's like real life, right? People, not everyone's gonna like you, but if like a video on TikTok goes viral, that's where all the people that like don't know me come out and start like doing like mean comments. I'll just be honest, I don't get that many mean comments, and so thank God for that. But I will say I used to get more mean comments that were just like awful, and so I did filter out some words from my YouTube comments that are like very racist or derogatory or anything like that. I filtered them out, and so maybe I get really mean comments and I just have no idea, but hey, you gotta do what you can for your mental health. What program I use to edit my videos? I use Final Cut Pro to edit my videos on YouTube, and then to edit my videos for short form content, I do InShot. It's a free app and you can edit your videos there, or I just edit on the Instagram or the TikTok app and then I post them. So Final Cut Pro is expensive, but it's a one-time price. if you use something like, what is it called? Oh, I already forgot the other program, and I have a degree in this. If you use the other one, there's other programs that you have to pay monthly for the rest of your life. And I was like, no thanks. Obviously, you guys know I don't do like crazy editing in my videos, so Final Cut Pro is like good for that. But it was like $300. But at the end of the day, like, you can always use iMovie, which is free. It was called Premiere, I think, is the program. That's the one you have to pay for life. But honestly, they use that for like TV shows. Like, you don't have to use that. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I know we haven't had it live in 2 years. It's crazy. Giselle, you look gorgeous. Thank you, Giselle. Your eyebrows look so good. I still absolutely recommend microblading. It changed my life. If you guys watched my videos from a long time ago, I don't really have eyebrow hair right here. And so just having that framing has boosted my confidence. I can go out and not wear makeup and feel fine, but also doing my brows. I just did my brows so easy. I just used a tinted brow gel and some eyeshadow, and in 2 seconds I did it. It used to take me so long, and so I do think microblading is still worth it. If you guys haven't seen my videos, go watch them. I did like a lot of videos about it. Best thing I could have done for myself. I have to go to class. Bye, Latoya. Shannon, CapCut. I have no idea what CapCut is. Maybe it's an editing app, but I don't use that. GF, honestly, people who make their mission to send people hate need to get a hobby. Yeah, constructive critique, I understand, but racist messages, I know. I think some people just have way too much time on their hands. At the end of the day, if you really want to look at it in like a very annoying perspective, people that put mean comments obviously are going through something. Like, there's something wrong with them. And I'm not saying that in like a rude way. I'm saying that in like a sympathetic way. Like, there's obviously something wrong with you, and like that sucks. And like, I hope whatever you're going through passes, because a hateful person doesn't like hurt people. You know what I mean? And that's a good way to look at it, so it doesn't hurt your feelings. Gerline, Adobe Premiere Pro. Yes, that's a really, really good editing app, but you have to pay for it monthly. GF, do you have recommendations for affordable eyelash serum? Yes. Disclaimer, I have been using the Ordinary Lash and Brow Peptide Serum, and it's worked for me amazingly, but a lot of people didn't like it. So kind of use it at your own risk, if that makes sense. I've been enjoying makeup videos where people use their goodies versus where they're always buying new ones. Yeah, you know, I have so many old products that I could do videos on, but like, I feel like YouTube is now more about reviews because a lot of people already know how to do their makeup, and so teaching is just not what people are watching now. And I also feel like people are more interested just to see if they should buy something or not. But I could definitely, bye Daphne, I definitely love you, bye Frizzy Grizzy. I could definitely do more videos like that with old products if you guys want. You know, at the end of the day, I'm just kind of doing what you guys would prefer. Giselle, good luck getting your microblading. Remember, go thinner than you think. I wanted some thick ass eyebrows, and they were like, no, you can always go thicker, but you can never go thinner, and you can always go darker. So just take it slow. Wildcat, eyebrows tattooed in the 90s, need a redo. Go look at microblading. It's life-changing. Look, guys. Leo Tiger is here. That's the 20-pound cat. I love to do it one day to make it a little thicker. Yeah. How do you filter your wards? I don't know if you can do it if you're not a creator, but if you're a creator, you can go into the settings and you can add filters. I can't like tell you right off the bat, but I'm sure it'll be easy if you are a creator. And you just go to comments and you go to the settings, and I just put every freaking horrible word I could think of. Like, I still think, you know, freedom of speech. You want to tell me I'm ugly? Tell me I'm ugly. But I don't think you should put anything like homophobic, racist, or anything like that on my channel. And so that's why I did decide just to filter out some words. It was a long time ago. Sierra, I have learned so many makeup tips from you. Thank you. Can you maybe test out the new Tower 8 mascara? Sure. To be honest, I haven't even heard of it. Again, I really do need to kind of start going to more high-end. But I will say, most of the times I think a drugstore mascara is just as good. Anna from Denmark. I live in Houston, Texas. Love you too, Giselle. Anytime. Liv Ali, any Charlotte Tilbury contour dupes? Well, actually, I haven't tried it yet, but I might have one for you. I do have a new video coming. I just ordered these. These are the Milani ones, and I think they're trying to come for Charlotte Tilbury. These. So I will put these in a video next week. I'll be honest, I haven't tried the Charlotte Tilbury ones, but I'll just let you know if like this is a good product or not. They're very inexpensive, so I'll keep updated you guys on that. I get that reviews are the hot new thing, but I find buying mentality can be toxic. Absolutely. I mean, and that's what I try to tell you guys sometimes, like you don't need makeup, like none of us need makeup, but like if you are going to spend your money on something, I would rather try to help you not waste your money trying something, especially because people do buy a lot of makeup. And so if I can save you money any way that I can, I feel like that's kind of my job in a sense. Like I'll go spend my money. Hopefully the company will send it to me, but I'll go spend my money and let you know if you should spend your money on it. Wildcat, I'm from Houston and live in Dallas. Texas girls. Last time someone said something rude to me and someone else told them something in my comments. I know, honestly, I feel like sometimes when people are mean to me, you guys go off in the comments for me. I really appreciate that. I was watching Morgan Turner. I was watching her right before I started this live. And she says that Milani products are good alternatives. Good. Morgan is really good at high-end makeup, and so I watch her for high-end makeup. She's the one that sold me on the Hourglass Holiday Collection, which is $85. But like I mentioned, I don't ever spend a lot of money on myself aside from videos, and so I just wanted to treat myself. Michigan. My stepdad was from Michigan, Saginaw. Corpus Christi, what's up, guys? Have you bought anything from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty? You know what? I haven't. And I was looking through the spread, and you know, they do have good deals on some stuff. Obviously, sometimes I do already have. I can't think about it off the top of my head, but I didn't see anything that I was like, oh my God, I have to have it. I wish they had more, deals on perfumes. That's what I would, that's what I would buy. But I just have way too much makeup right now that I really shouldn't buy. But I can't really think of anything from it that I would be like, you have to have it. But I think Morgan Turner did do a video about that. Hi from Portugal. Hi, Rita. How are you? I really want to get the new Tarte Man Eater palette. Yes, I'll be honest. I only own the Tartelette palettes from Tarte. I haven't bought a palette from Tarte in a really long time. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I don't buy a lot of... The lawn guy. I don't buy a lot of eyeshadow palettes because I'm such a neutral girl that whatever I have, I already just like to use. But of course, if it was for a video, I would. I just feel like, I mean, you guys tell me. I feel like you would rather watch a video about like a complexion product or like something else other than like an eyeshadow palette. Am I tripping? Terry Boyd, love you. What are the Milani things called? They're called the Conceal and Perfect, the Brightener, the Contour, and the Illuminate. Lip combo. I'm wearing the Glam Light Frosted Flakes lip liner. It's just like a brownie pink. And then I'm wearing Maybelline Liquid Vinyl in Peachy. And then the Addison Rae Item Beauty lip oil in the shade Hey Y'all. But like, this is nice, but there's almost like no product in it, so... you know, You should film a video in Spanish. Daniela, tengo videos en español. I have a Spanish playlist, but I haven't updated it in a really long time. Wings Angels, hi from Florida. Hi, love you too. Monique, I mostly buy drugstore makeup and I want the new Tarte palette for some reason. Well, whatever reason it is, it must be a good reason, right? Anyways, I might need to leave here. It's 2 p.m. If you guys have any other questions, send them now before I leave, because I need to go edit a video for you guys so that it's up by 5:30. So let's do like a quick fire rapid questions if you guys have anything else. Did you know Glamlight X Michaela is in select CVS? I heard about it. To be honest, I haven't gone to look. I do like Michaela on TikTok, but I don't watch that much of her. Like sometimes I think I do follow her, I'm not sure. But I definitely need to go check it out. I just haven't really heard much of it. My hoodie is from Forever 21. It's kind of cropped, but it's from Forever 21. Bye, Terry. Thanks for coming into the chat. Do you have any job beside YouTube? Do you wear contact lenses? Yes, I've mentioned this a couple times on my videos. I do wear contact lenses. They're like a brownie. My eyes are brown, but these are like a brownie honey shade, and they just add a little bit of light to my eyes. There are prescriptions, so that's why I wear them every single day. And they're the Fresh Look contact lenses in the shade Hazel, I believe. I don't have another job other than YouTube. I used to work full-time, be a full-time student, and do YouTube. Now, thankfully, it's evened out to where I can just do YouTube. And between me and my husband, we can kind of make ends meet with our jobs. So I do get to luckily be working as a YouTuber full-time. Marianne, hi from Denmark. Hello. Dang. I don't remember much German, but I do remember, if any of you guys speak German, I feel like we had some Germans here. I know how to say, can I have a bottled water without gas? And because that's what I like. I don't like sparkling water. So I would say, hallo, bitte, no, how does it go? Ein stilles Wasser, bitte, danke, tschüss. I hope that wasn't insulting to Germans out there. Best makeup product, full coverage concealer. That's it. Have you been to the Shop Missy store? Yes, there's actually one in my mall, and it's great. And I think did I recently do a full face of Shop Missy? If not, I should do one. GFA, you're so sweet, never change. Thank you. Samantha, is your husband a YouTuber? No, he's a lawyer. He would never do YouTube. That's for damn sure. Samara Smith, bye. Bye. Julianne, love your videos and your personality brings me joy in Italy. Julianne, I want to go honeymoon in Italy. So thank you for stopping by. Back in the day, you never slept, huh? No, I didn't. Again, full-time student, waitress, YouTuber, and not just full-time student. My diploma is hanging right there. I got Dean's List like every semester, and so I got really good grades because you know, when you're paying that much money for college, you should really try to do your best. Am I still liking the Ordinary Lash Serum? Yes, that's the only one I've been wearing for like 3 or 4 months now. Grande Lash is still a good serum. It's just pricier, but I personally love the Ordinary one better, but some people don't like it, so it really just depends. I can't do Danish. I'm sorry, guys. Only Spanish. I can speak a little French, English, and 1 sentence in German. Thank you, Garlene. Monique, I have done a full face of Shop Missy twice, but they're older videos. So if you guys want me to do a full face of Shop Missy current, I can go out and do that. Y'all just let me know. Glad to see you being able to do YouTube full time. I appreciate that. It took 5 years to get here, so I'm very happy about it. Jamba Jackson, you're so pretty. Thank you. The Queen died. Yes, we have talked about it like 20 times, but if you guys didn't know, RIP, the Queen died. Wildcat graduated from U of H. That's awesome. I graduated from Texas State University. Samantha, thank you for coming to the live. Jamba, I like your earrings and your hair. Oh, thanks. These are from Forever 21. And what about this, guys? I just started wearing my cartilage earring. I got this when I was like 16 and I forgot about it. And then I was like, why don't I wear it anymore? And why do I feel like I'm 16 all over again? Which I'm not. Alrighty, guys. From India, thank you so much for watching at 1 in the morning. I love you too. The sweater's from Forever 21. I'm gonna have to let you guys go now because I do have some editing to do, but thank you guys for hanging out. I didn't announce that I was gonna do the live, so I know some of you guys that didn't watch the live will be kind of bummed. Sorry about that. This was definitely like spur of the moment. But if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys want to hang out more often, let me know. I know it's just me talking the whole time, but I enjoy like answering y'all's questions that maybe I don't get to on my YouTube videos. So we can do this more often. Let me know. I love you guys so much. Emily, Natalie, Samantha. Yes, I also live near the Houston area. Wildcat, thank you guys. I love you so much. You guys just made my day. It was so nice talking to you guys. And go watch my video today. It'll be up from 5:30 to 6. It's a dupe video. If you are in this live right now and you watch my video tonight, comment and say, hey, I was in the live, so that I know that it's you guys, because sometimes I do recognize you guys, but sometimes with all the comments it's kind of hard. So let me know if you guys watch this live. Go watch my video tonight. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye, GF. Bye, guys.